often people say, I'm not a morning person. That's the most ridiculous statement a person can make. If you're not a morning person, are we not shooting for tomorrow? And our goal is for tomorrow to come. For you to wake up and lay that on your day every morning. I'm not a morning person. To pull that blanket up over your head every day is such a waste of time. I can't wait till I wake up in the morning. And you know what helps me out a great deal? When I wake up in the morning, I spend the first 10 minutes just thanking him. I don't even address any problems and stuff I got. I'm just grateful that I'm up for this. And I think every little thing. And I'll spend 10 minutes. And it makes your day start such a wonderful way to realize that you woke up, you're here.
You do a gratitude meditation.
For 10 minutes.
Wow.
I just thank him for every little thing. If I'm brushing my teeth, I thank him for this electric toothbrush because I used to have to have baking soda in my hand and a toothbrush that was woe down to the, that's what I did. And now I just thank him for every little thing. And it does a funny thing when you do that. See, when you're not grateful, it kind of blocks the rest of your blessings from coming. See, because why would he, see, God is real smooth with his business, see. Why would he give you more stuff to be ungrateful for? He's such a gentleman. He's just a gentleman, man. He never puts more. So if you're having a rough time with what you have, why would I give you more? So a lot of us block our blessings by not even, so now if you're waking up miserable about your job, why would he give you another job? Why would he do that? So you can go be ungrateful for that? You got to thank him for the position you in and thank him for all the good things that's to come. And then a new job would have been your way, but I bet you've blocked a lot of blessings by just hating that job so much. He's not going to give you some more stuff to hate.
This is a productivity killer that most of us don't know about it. It has to do with waking up. Now, when you think about being productive, if you got a big day and you got a bunch of stuff you need to get done, most of us focus on when. When do I need to get up in order to get everything done? That's not what you need to focus on. The thing that really impacts your productivity is how. How do you wake up? And here's the deal. If you're somebody like I used to be that hits the snooze button, that kills your productivity for at least 4 hours. Let me explain. You have to understand this. The snooze button creates a mental state, a state in your brain that is called sleep inertia. It's so bad it actually has a name. Here's what it is. When you and I go to bed, we sleep in cycles. We sleep in cycles of like 90 to 110 minutes all night long. And right before you wake up, the sleep cycles, they stop and your body goes into a wake-up mode, okay? Your brain is starting to slowly wake up so that it can start the day. When your alarm goes off, you're in wake-up mode. Your brain is now ready to do its best work. However, if the alarm goes off and you hit the snooze button, guess what you've just done? You've just made your brain go back into a sleep cycle. Your brain is now in a mode that takes about 90 to 110 minutes to complete. You just rebooted the system. So when your alarm goes off and you get up 15 minutes later, you're now in major trouble. And the reason why you're in trouble is because your brain is still locked into a sleep cycle. And this is where sleep inertia comes in. You know how when you hit the snooze button, you wake up and you're like, oh my gosh, I did not get enough sleep last night. You feel so groggy. You kind of feel like this mental hangover. That is sleep inertia. Here's the deal. Your brain, the cortic region of your brain, which is responsible for decision-making, attention, alertness, self-control, that sucker is still in a sleep cycle. And now that you're awake, it's going to take the cortical region almost 4 hours to actually snap out of that sleep cycle. That's why you feel groggy. It's because the part of your brain that's responsible for critical thinking and being alert, it's actually still asleep. If you don't already do this, you've got to train yourself to be the kind of person that doesn't use the snooze alarm. Because when you hit the snooze alarm, you're not only putting your brain in a state of sleep inertia, you are directly impacting your productivity, your alertness, and your brain processing for the first 4 hours that you're awake. That's making life harder. I'm all about making life easier. So tomorrow, When the alarm goes off, I don't care how tired you are, I don't care how much you don't want to get out of bed, I want you to remember this. I want you to remember that you've got to wake up and give your brain its best shot to do its best work. And the way you're going to do it is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, turn off that alarm and get up. Seize the day and go be productive.
The one you need to live with, wake up to every day is that right there. Okay? Beat the sun up, folks. You got to beat the sun up. If you can't beat up the roll up of the sun up, you're going to get beat up in life. But you can't live a 10x life if you're not beating the sun up. So many of you complain about how much time you have. You don't have time, man, because you don't beat the sun up. Get started early. And when you get started early, that means you need to shut it down early. Okay, shut it down early so you get sleep. I was asleep last night at 9 o'clock, so I could beat the sun up this morning and see the world wake up with me. So I want you to try this for the next, let's just say 30 days. 30 days, beat the damn sun up. Beat it up, man. It just rolls over. You just roll over and beat it up before it gets up. Hope this finds you well. Beat the sun up.